Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is the third time I'm recording this because I had no idea my mic was muted. So, like I said, that nobody heard, we had just gotten done finishing up the case of the missing jewel, only to have said jewel taken away from us by the Crimorant with a little device attached to it. We met with Mewtwo on the roof. They got chased off by Beedrills, again with weird device on it. We came home, we ate dinner. Now we have to go meet the Rachel girl at the Hi Hat Cafe. And from there, who knows? This will probably be episode 4 and 5. I'll try to cut it out at probably an hour and a half for recording time. And hopefully we have no lag issues this time with I am hardwired, so looks good from what I'm seeing, so hopefully we are all set.
Yep.
Your Pikachu is so funny, not cute. The way Sophie reacts to stuff is a bit different from anyone else. Hey look, apples. This is an actual apple, right? Not an apple. It's just a normal apple. But it sure is hard to tell them apart. Man, I really want them to be like, oh, it's a normal apple, and then the apple would just hop away.
Right.
Good morning, Mom. Did you sleep okay last night? Yes, just fine, thanks. You have classes today, don't you? I'm actually heading out for an important investigation this morning. Once you're on a case, that's all you think about, just like your father. Good grief. Oh, Mom, I don't suppose you heard from Dad at all. I certainly would have told you if I had. Yeah, that's true. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice.
Oh!
Morning news is about to start. Oh yeah, anything interesting?
This is GNN News. Mayor Myers released a statement today expressing hope that the City Council would pass the Pokemon Friendship Bill. The mayor is planning to deliver a speech today to rally support for the bill from the citizens of Rhyme City. Now, in other news, local detective Tim Goodman, along with his partner Pikachu, received medals from Mayor Myers in recognition of their service. These great detectives have solved many cases throughout Rhyme City. Together, these two are a shining example of Rhyme City's ideals, and we wish them well in their future endeavors.
Check it out! We're famous! This is kind of embarrassing.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, they're saying good things about us. You're allowed to be pleased by that, Tim. Oh. Sounds like the mayor's gonna give a speech about the Pokemon Friendship Bill too. Mayor Myers is Rachel's father. I can't imagine what it's like to having a mayor as your dad. Look at. You did that. We should get going. While you're out, I want to buy more coffee beans. Our supply's running low. Okay. Your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye. Have a nice day. That's what I wanted to have you grab me on your way home. Cream. You have enough for like one cup. Yeah, she should be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen! Tim.
Is everything okay? I'm not getting anything on the chat side. Is this chat showing up on the screen? Okay, let's go inside. Stream manager. Oh no, I've got it.
Excuse me?
Good. What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. They mentioned that on the news. Said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa's seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Kind of like pit bulls. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. Is this what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Give me 1 second. I am going to share my screen with my Discord because I have not done that yet, which seems slightly terrible. Okay, ready for caught messages. What's all this stuff? Okay. Chat. Okay, so we're gonna share the stream to Discord. We will put it in announcements, probably. Don't want to put it in that, because that seems like a bad idea. So I will send it there. Okay. So why does it look different on my tablet than it does on my phone? My phone has like a better looking layout, and I want that layout on my tablet, and it's very upsetting. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Okay. Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's go. Let's get to the real topic of the day, the jewel. Is that Tyga? Hello, Tyga. How are you? How was your trip to DreamCon? Did you have all the fun? That's right. Yesterday you said you could introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's leading. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. In other words, he studies rocks. Yes, a geologist. It was fine. We ate some good food. That's awesome. That is awesome. I've never even like been to DreamCon, so I don't like know anything about it. From what I understood, it was focused more on anime than it was other, I guess, aspects of gaming, or if there's gaming in general. So I'm completely new to that whole thing. I'm going to make a coffee. So I need a coffee. Oh, geez, getting old. Uh, yes, the anime focused, mainly focused on anime. Yeah, that's what I heard. As much as I enjoy anime, I don't think I enjoy it enough to go to a con dedicated to it. Comic Con is different. Like Comic Con is more like I wouldn't even say it's comic book based anymore. It's more just I don't know what the best way to describe this. Just like media focused, I guess. Like what's up and coming and all that. I would go to DreamCon solely to meet the voice actors that are there. So yeah, you, you grabbing anything else? Anything else? You want to grab me a snack of some sort? I don't care. Surprise me. Oh, and ice cream. I ate it already. I ate it already. I ate most of it already. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Not that I can think of, no. I think we're good. So, paper, cream, ice cream, snack, something for you to eat. Perfect. See you, bye. Okay. So, the only issue I've run into um, directly connecting my laptop to Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, the rotor, or rotor, ro- I almost said Rotom. Wow. Modem is that it will not let me screen share to my tablet for the stream manager. So I am running two different stream managers, one on my tablet that doesn't seem to update ever, and one on my phone so I can actually have the chat update. So that's a little rough. Okay, back to the story. Um, right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Ooh, this is the cool stuff that I want to see. I want to see Pokemon stuff that's not just us battling or trading or leveling up Pokemon. I want to see stuff like this, more lore, more story based, and I'm hoping like Legend ZA and Gen 10 does this for us. Hope is the key word there. I am sorry, everybody. I am just getting my copy so I do not fall asleep because I was up until vaguely 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get a Switch 2, which I did not get one the conventional way, and I got one in an unconventional way, but I have one coming. It's shipping, so we'll see how many I actually end up with. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Field work is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go meet him there then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we'd better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out on a case. Hey, this isn't fun. In games, you know. Yeah. On the plus side,
Huh?
we are
Why
not.
is it snowing?
Just what's going on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
So, like I was saying, on the plus side, it does not look like we're getting any stuttering, which is awesome. So it's only snowing around the ruins. No way that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill. Okay, let's go. No, they're cool.
Yes.
The ruins are just up the hill, but getting to them is just a little exhausting. Are you tired, Rachel? Please don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I'm fine. Go ahead. I'll catch up with you soon. I just want to make sure that I want to make sure that we are in the right. Yep. Look at those guys. Are cold.
Oh,
Hey Tim, where you going? Hey, a Rowlet. Why aren't you shivering though? This sure is a cute Pokemon. And a Charjabug. Okay, now I'm really confused because these are all Alolan Pokemon in the cold space. What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Well, no, Charjabug is Galar. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. Because Passimian and Rowlet are Alolan. Charjabug is Galarian. Zigzagoon is fine. Now, I don't remember when the first Detective Pikachu came out, so I don't think a lot of these Pokemon were in it. False Collector, well, hello
Yes.
there. Hello, what are you up to all the way out here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon.
Dang.
Zigzagoon looks so cold. Zigzag. Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'll find some here? Uh, do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here, just waiting to be unearthed. And I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of ancient civilizations and fossils? Sounds like a kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, new research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins coincided with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed over here. Yes, here. Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you're able to find some fossils. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, do you happen to know of any Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There's something behind it. I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. My Zigzagoon usually helps with this sort of thing, but the little feather's poor paws are frozen numb. I don't want to have trudged all the way out here for our fossil excavation just to be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we could do. Me too. It's not like either of us can bust a big boulder like that. If we could just find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks.
Dang.
Okay. I apologize for the crunching.
Eva.
It's the Leaf Annie. It looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Lavinia, did something bad happen? I see. It's worried because some Swadloons still haven't come home. Levanny's gone looking for them a lot already and can't find them anywhere. With how cold it is here, I can see why Levanny is worried. If we find the Swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 Swadloon missing. 2 of them? Got it. Okay, Levanny, leave the Swadloon to us. Nah, don't worry about it. We can look for them while we're conducting our other investigations. It wants us to deliver these clothes for Swadloon when we find them because they're probably shivering in this cold. These are clothes for Swadloon? Yeah, Lavinia can use her sticky silk to weave clothes out of leaves. So you just sit tight and stop worrying.
Neva.
Okay.
Neva.
These Pokemon are like cold. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Berries are growing here. It must be pineapple berries.
Mm-hmm.
Some blueberries growing over here. I think those are yachi berries. They could be orange berries.
Lota. Lota.
Those are Lota. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey,
You three seem really happy. I take it you're not bothered by the cold. They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Ludicolo at the Hi Hat Cafe to join them then.
hey,
Have you three always lived here? So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food. It's a shame the weather's like this now. Apparently, they're just fine. But they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. I hope the snow stops soon.
Tim, over here.
Oh god.
Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Lota. 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 Lota.
Wow, what a way to live.
Lota. Lota.
I'm not dealing with her again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanted to stop chewing before I spoke to Monferno. On. That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. It doesn't look too happy. It doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey,
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that would help you deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up your flames. It says it might leave this area if the cold continues much longer.
hey,
Snowfall is pretty rare here, isn't it? This is the first time you've seen snow here when it's not winter. When did the snow start? A few days ago, it says, right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if we pay them a visit.
hey.
Oh crap, I clicked it again. My bad. Okay, this is gonna obviously be the guy that we send to
Mm-hmm.
red berries growing here. They look like oven berries. This is the guy that's definitely gonna go break the rocks.
Ursor. Urs!
Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursaring. There's something wrong. You came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaring friend to look for food. But now your friend's been missing for days. I can see why it's worried. Let's help Ursaring search for its friend. Yeah, we may be in the middle of an investigation, but I'm worried about the other Ursaring. Do you have any information that might help our search? The last time you saw your friend, he was headed towards the ruins. Sounds like Ursaring may be inside that. Okay, well, we'll let you know if we find your friend. The grumpy bear. Very grumpy bear. Oh, I can't go down there. So the fossil collector guy was talking about how the area was created by meteors. I'm wondering if this story is going to have anything to do with Deoxys. Although I do see a bunch of Clefairy on there. The mural up on top. Phew, that was quite a hike. Hey Tim, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring you saw just outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Say, where is Gordon anyways? Huh? It looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim here also attends Rhyme University. Oh, you're a student. What brought you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. The professor? Oh dear. He entered the ruins 2 days ago, and well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet. Huh? Oh, what are you saying? Oh, the professor's always like this. He is absolutely obsessed with his research in ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it. But I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing. Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? I guess we have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris, we'll go look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Don't worry, Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that Tim, the great detective? In that case, I'm a lot less worried. He's a lot less worried. Okay, I'll leave the search for the professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourselves too hard. Right. First, we'll investigate the entrance to the ruins. I won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things you are. I'll go look around the perimeter of the ruins. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating that entrance. Interesting.
Monk!
Munchlax appears to be Chris's partner. Munch. Ask you anything? Huh? Don't mind if we do.
Hey!
What are you doing here? He says he's helping Chris. Your job is to eat a lot so there are no leftovers at the end of the day. Sounds like he's just a glutton.
Hey!
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? It says Slowpoke's always with the big man. It must mean the Professor Gordon. Slowpoke is really nice. He sometimes lets you eat his tail, and his tail is sweet and delicious. Seems like Seems like Slowpoke is pretty generous. I have
Tim, over here.
got so many questions.
Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day?
Munchlax.
Must be hard on Chris.
Well, the goss. Again. Another Galar. That sure is a fluffy Pokemon. Hey, Swaddler.
Swallow.
Find safety in swaddling. It's a Swaddler. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes from Levan. It looks a lot happier now. Now you can go back to Levani, right? It seems really worried about you. You should hurry back home. Well, that's one. This is the only tree without any berries growing on it. What kind of tree is it then?
Yes.
The professor has several assistants, but I heard that Chris is the most skilled. Even if he can't figure out how to open the door to find the rooms, that it must be pretty difficult. I believe in you, Tim. Now let's figure out the trick to opening that door so we can see the professor. Thanks again, Tim. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here, Chris? I'm helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, search around the outside of the ruins, stuff like that. But if I stop working just because he's disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty tough. Oh, I'm used to it by now. Well, all I can do at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him. And there are so many berries growing around here, it's a great chance to try out different places. I'm not sure if the professor's too independent or if this guy's too easygoing. But either way, they seem to make a good pair. So, either he's from Galar, or Rhyme City is somewhere in Galar or close to Galar. Because there is a lot of Galar Pokemon that I've noticed. What do you suppose grows on this tree?
Let me see. Whoa!
Whoa, a Passimian was in the tree. You see, even that is... We woke you up from your nap. Sorry about that. Last month. Been noisy around here lately because of all the strange rooms. Is he talking about the professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for details.
Hey!
Do you live here? Apparently Passimian and its troop have lived here for a long time. It says they never have to worry about food because of so many berries grow around here. So this is a pretty easy place to live, I guess.
Passa.
It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently, were there no humans here before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. It only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been a really long time ago. Huh. Shuckaberry. So, hmm, I mean, I might have to make my final judgment of where this is at some point, but
Hey,
okay, let's take a close look and figure out what sort of mechanism we're working with. Careful not to miss any details. Yeah, I know. Well, let's see here. Where should we look first? Okay, well, look at this pressure plate. This tower has has a design content to it. What do you suppose the design mean? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. It might have meant something to Gordon, though. I wonder.
Huh?
Some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, it must be some kind of relief. Looks like the person's holding up a Pokemon. Yes, it does. Do you think it's a clue about the mechanism? I think we've checked everything that stands out. Yeah, we just gave the place a quick glance, but I think we've got plenty to work with now. It's faint, but I see some footprints on this tree. And judging by the shape, I'd say those are human. Not sure if they're Gordons, though. Someone might have climbed this tree, but why would they do that? The snow piled up above the door looks like a lot has fallen. We did hear that it's been snowing for several days straight. I hope we figure out what caused that.
Okay.
I think that's just about everything. Well, we looked all around the door, but we still don't know how to open it. It looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. I think I have a soda somewhere, babe. Oh, it's in the car? Did you take it out? No, that's fine. I'll take it out later. It looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get this door to open even after investigating the area? We still can't figure that out. Makes sense. We're not archaeology experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. What do you mean? Our detective skills. You know. Conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might know more about the ruins, or maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon who live here. Exactly. Let's go interview witnesses and see what clues we can round up. Nice.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I should have grabbed the milk. Oh, milk.
Come on.
Wait, what? A wasp?
Come on.
Oh. It's not really getting attacked by a wasp. Glad you
Monk.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let's see if
Monk.
my tracking for my Switch 2 has updated. Because I would like to know.
Monk.
It does say ships, but it doesn't look like they have.
Monk.
Yeah. So it looks like they have it, but the label is just created.
Monk. Monk. Monk.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break
Monk.
for now, and then I am going to come back. So I will be back
Monk.
shortly.
Monk. 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 Monk.
Tim, do you need any help?
Monk.
Tim, do you need any help?
Monk. 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 Monk.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Food came in and I was checking on my Switch pre-order. Okay, let's see here. There we go. We need to figure out a way to get into these ruins. We're gonna interview the Pokemon and this dude. Is there something you want to ask?
Excuse me?
Professor Gordon. Can you tell us what Professor was up to before he disappeared? Sure, before he entered the ruins, he spent a lot of time wandering around near the entrance. Shortly after he went inside, I heard a rumbling, grinding sound. Well, that's probably not good. Did I? No. Scare me like that. I said, don't scare me like that. And when I looked over, the door to the ruins had closed. What? I know, I was just seeing who was... do you have any idea what happened?
Not really. I was busy making curry at the time, so I didn't actually see when the door shut. Gotcha. Thanks for your help. Do you want to message Ashley?
Monk!
Yeah, Landon's gonna stop by and say hi. Because I'll stay on
Monk!
for him.
Hey,
Do you know what Gordon was doing when he entered the ruins? He was eating something while he investigated the ruins. He must have been in quite a hurry if he was snacking and researching at the same time. What did Gordon do after that? He was moving around strangely near the entrance. He was acting so weird, a Pokemon up in a tree started laughing at him. So it wasn't just Munchlax and Chris that were watching the professor, a Pokemon saw him too. What happened after that? The next thing he knew, Gordon was gone. Let's ask him more about the other Pokemon.
hey,
Right, Munchlax. You said there was a Pokemon watching Gordon from up in a tree. What kind of Pokemon was it? I bet it was a monkey. You don't know because you've never seen that kind of Pokemon before, huh? Where did it go? He says it disappeared down that path to the left. It's always better to hear what each Pokemon has to say. Let's make sure we talk to them all. So it's going to be the guy that we chased out of the tree. Look at those. That's sure the fluffy Pokemon. That's
Tim!
not helpful.
Tim! A bolt of...
Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought I was gonna have a bolt of brilliance. Guess it was just a false alarm. Sorry.
That was the weirdest.
Pasa!
Hey,
Did you see a human around here with a Slowpoke? You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were up in the tree. What was he doing? The human. He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door. The Slowpoke was too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing the tree instead. Simeon also says it was laughing its head off watching them. The professor climbed a tree. What in the world was he up to? I'm really curious about what Simeon told us. You mean about Gordon climbing the tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Simeon also said the professor tried to lift up Slowpoke, right? And remember the relief on the door also depicted someone holding up a Pokemon. Do you think there's something on top of the door? Sure sounds possible. Let's go look up there.
All right, then. Just a little climb, no problem. Oh, finally made it.
Anything up there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat a Pokemon. Oh. This tile has the same design as the one down there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see on top of the door? There was a tile with the same design as the one on the ground by the door. The same design? Let's think back over what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been to open the door. Right, so there's gotta be some sort of key or switch to open it. Have we seen anything that fits that description? Let's see, something like a key or a switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the tile with the unique design. I could see that being a switch to open the door. Right. I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it. I felt something. It sank down a bit when I pressed on it. It It's definitely a switch, but the door still didn't budge. There must be some other way to open it. Try to deduce how, Tim. I know how. Did you figure out how to open the door?
Oh,
There's two switches with the same design, one above the door and one below the door. Maybe the door will open if we press them both. So you think Gordon climbed the tree to press the switch above the door? Yeah, he had Slowpoke press the one below. Then maybe all we gotta do is press both switches at once. Let's try it out. At least I'm not having the trouble with words like I did last night with yeah, but what was the word I couldn't figure out last night? Yeah, I couldn't. My mouth had a stroke. I don't know. Okay, let's press both switches at once. You can press the one down here, Tim, and I'll get the one up on top. Thanks, Pikachu. I know I volunteered, but climbing trees is actually pretty tough.
Gotta climb up again.
okay, Pikachu. You press that one.
Yep. Leave it to me.
Yes!
I'm not gonna lie, that's not what I thought you were gonna have to do. I thought we were gonna have to lift up Pikachu in front of the door, and magically that would open the door somehow. Let's go find the professor. So this is what the ruins are like inside. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but it still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside, I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after the whole day, after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure that we'll find it in here, so I'll scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Let's go find Gordon.
Yes.
I didn't expect it to be like this even inside the ruins. I'm worried about the professor. We need to hurry and find him. Can I talk to that Zubat that's flying around? Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? I see statues, so I'm gonna go to the statues. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon. Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? Let's find some clues. Let's investigate carefully. Oh, I don't have enough repeat introducing. But let's save, because I want to make sure that the case is right. Oh, there's a Passimian statue. It looks like a statue of Passimian. Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. It's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It smells spicy. Just sniffing it makes my eyes sting. The Simian statue sniffed it. A sweet smell is coming from this statue. It's to pass Simeon statue. There's a sour smell coming from this statue. Hey, there's a swaddling. It looks so cold. It's practically frozen. It must be too cold to walk back home. Quick, let's give it the clothes that Levanna gave us. Swaddling. Alright, it looks much better now. Your mother's worried about you, so you should hurry home. Swaddling. Alright, we found both Swaddling. Want to head back to make sure they made it safe? That's okay, we can circle back later whenever you feel like. Okay. So... well, there is like a big loop. It's the only spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Must have blown in from here? You're right, no wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten into the ceiling? Don't look at me, I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it would have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True, it's not like we brought a rope or anything. Footprints all over the floor. It looks like someone was walking all around. Some seem to be heading towards that wall, and others look like they're leaving the room. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. There are so many footprints all over the place, I can't tell which way the professor went. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegis Slash carved into it. What in the world could that mean? Hey Tim, look at the floor. What? What about it? They look like human footprints from the size. I'd guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. I'll say, the tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left here. That doesn't seem possible. Though, does it? What could have happened here? Now I want to know where he went. Oh.
Wait, what? Huh?
Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke? Well, I'm gonna go with yes because of his hat. Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls Professor Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. Hey Tim, looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. Oh, this is Professor Gordon's Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've got to help him out, quick. It won't be easy with ice this solid.
Slowpoke.
Don't worry, we'll pull you free.
3, 2.
Almost there!
No.
Little help here?
Oh.
not funny, Rachel!
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh. Isn't this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay? Slow. I see. Your tail really grows back fast.
Slowpoke, Slowpoke,
I can keep this? Don't mind if I do.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
Looks like we managed to get him free, thank goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help, though you're heavier than you look. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah. Don't you know Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh? You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? It happened so suddenly that you're not sure. What about your partner, Gordon? Where is he? You were asleep until just now, so you don't know. I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then, what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all?
Hey,
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Just as we thought. So you came here to help Gordon's research. And he always brings you along on all his research trips, eh? What sort of things do you do to help the professor? You're good at spraying water, eh? How does that help with the Gordon? Ah, I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen? Apparently it happened so suddenly, he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? He says Gordon had gone off somewhere. And Slowpoke tried to follow. That's when he got frozen. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
hey,
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Slow. Okay, so you were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Right after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash all the dust off the mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise from the next room. And then there was a rumbling, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Right after you got frozen, you heard that rumble again. So you heard the rumbling sound twice. Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, but there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all your info, Slowpoke. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pikas and Slowthrows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? What? No, of course not. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. Then, these murals must hold the key to finding the professor's whereabouts. We'd better take a close look at them.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Yes.
I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke, you just focus on finding the professor.
Slowpoke.
You're pretty desperate to go find Gordon, aren't you? I get that, you're worried. But you really gotta take it easy for a bit. Yeah, you've had a rough couple of days yourself.
Okay, let's start deducing.
And Eeyore. If this Pokemon is trying to tell us something. Yeah, Minior says it wants to go back home. Where's its home? Minior lives up in the ozone layer. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Wow, that's high up, huh? If we helped it get rid of its shell, do you think it could make it back up there? I wonder if we can find a Pokemon power enough to break its shell. So these are the murals that the professor was looking at. They both depict Passimian. Yeah, but how do we know which of these two murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection.
Okay, let's start deducing. Oh,
Maybe this path extends past the Relief of Ages Glass. And the relief could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that the relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we just gotta figure out what it is. Figure out how to activate the mechanism to open the door and venture deeper into the ruins, but what can be done to push past this wall? We now have to investigate to figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Aegis/wall. How do we do that? There's a unique design on the switches that open the entrance.
So that same design might be used inside the ruins too. Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that the same type of mechanism is being used here. But that doesn't mean there aren't any visual cues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins if anything seems unusual. We can think about mechanisms afterwards. So we are going to stop the recording here so I can set up another recording for about another hour and a half, and that'll give us our 2 episodes. So, see you all soon.